All right, eyes up here. On our board, we're going to go over Excel Activity 9. We're going to cover sort of some wrapping text. We're going to cover borders and shading. I'm going to show you, again, how to insert commas and decimal places, and then how to do currency, how to do both. Because I think you all know how to do currency pretty well, but you're seeming to have some trouble when you insert the commas and the decimal places. And then we're going to insert a cell comment. That's not something I use a whole lot, but in case you ever need it for something, you'll know how to do it. So if I want to take the hourly rate, and I want to put commas and decimal places, but I don't want the dollar signs, the way that I would do this is I would highlight. You can do the increase, decrease of decimal places right here. So I'm going to put 2 decimal places, and then the comma that's right next to there, I would insert. Okay? I wouldn't do this for overtime, regular hours, all of these vacation hours, all of this. But then I come back over here and we're back to pay. So I would highlight all of these, put the comma in, and then do the necessary decimal places that you would need. Okay. Then, if I want to wrap the text up here, which wrapping the text means it goes around automatically, I'm going to press first bold, and then under the home button, or the home tab, if you go to wrap text, does everybody see where this wrap text is right here? And I click wrap text, it automatically wraps it around. It will not center it unless you ask to center. On the assignment that I gave you back yesterday, some of you have forgot to center your titles. You always pretty much want to center your titles. Okay? You want them to be a little different. Now let's say for looks and appearance we want to do some shading. There's a couple different options. One option is you can just use this paint bucket. Okay. Another option is to come here to the borders. Okay, and we can change. We can go to more borders and change it's thinking. But when we go to more borders, it's going to format those cells. And there's also a fill option here as well. It shouldn't usually take this long, but it doesn't seem to be cooperating with us. So the way that I did that is I went to the home, and I did the click down on the borders. There's all different kinds of borders, and then if you go to more borders, there's a fill, and I can choose one of these, the light orange fill, and say OK. If I want to put a border around the whole, I can go to thick border. If you want them inside, you can change it so then you have all borders, no borders, or you can always go to the more borders and do some custom things here. So like if I want dotted on the inside, if I click dotted and inside, then it's going to make me have dotted lines on the inside. Does everybody see how I did that? What if I don't like it? Change it, or what's the easiest thing? Hit edit undo, which is this blue button up in the left hand corner. Just edit undo is the very easiest way to do it. Let's say I want to do a comment here on vacation hours. So I would right click on the cell and say insert comma. Maybe I put time and a half. Okay. Once I press enter, we'll click away. There's a little red box that shows up when I put my cursor over it, then that comment. So let's say I want to come here. I just right click, insert comment, insert whatever comment it is. Maybe give more next month. So those little red triangles in the top right hand corner indicate there's a comment. when you mouse over them, it pops up. Okay. If you decide you want to change all this to currency, you want the dollar signs there, the way you do that is you come select currency and select currency here. Just make sure you're conscious that these hours worked are not currency. Okay. Questions on any of this? They'll have you do some other editing things, but this is the basic of anything that's new or the review of stuff that you guys were having trouble with.